hemp and cotton? Cotton. It's the only way. Workout and good materials. GM. Beautiful, beautiful day we got going on. We got the sun shining on the face, setting that circadian rhythm. Amazing sleep starts in the morning. This is something that I learned that stuck with me. Amazing sleep starts first thing in the morning. By me getting my sun in the eyes first thing, it's gonna set me up for an amazing sleep. So I'm always thinking about my future self because that future self tends to come just like that. Time flies. So make it a priority to get out here. Feet are on the grass, of course. I'm on this stump right now. I actually had to walk a little ways away to get my grounding in and breath work this morning, just because where I'm at right now, the grass got sprayed with pesticides. And if you know me, I'm not going anywhere close to that, disrupting my hormones, lowering my testosterone. We're not having that here. So I'm gonna get in that morning breath work / grounding. Feet are already grounded. Let's get right. Let's get grounded. So that was literally 3 minutes of breath work in my mind state. Everything is completely altered, changed for the better. I feel so relaxed. That's what breath work does. 3 minutes. If you're just getting into breath work, just look up on YouTube Wim Hof breathing. That is the perfect place to start. That's how I started a couple years back. We're gonna head back, get some shoes on, barefoot shoes of course. We're gonna get in the gym, that blue light gym, not ideal, but we got the morning practice in to make sure we are combating those EMFs, that blue light. So let's get to it. Here we go. We got the barefoot shoes, cotton shorts, bamboo under that, Jung Maven tee, cotton and hemp mixture. No endocrine disruptors, baby. Let's get that working. Always warming up with this bad boy. All right, we're starting with inverted row and high weighted plank. I'm always switching up my training, doing different stuff, working around different tweaks. It's all about keeping that movement going. Even if you have a tweak here and there, it's all about working around them, getting that work in regardless. So let's go get it in. That plank hold with the weight, feel it. You just gotta feel it. Nasal breathing. All right, solid workout. Feeling good. Gonna hit the sauna. You gotta start your day with movement and sweating. Movement and sweating. Anything else?
Water.
Water. Started with water. All right, workout is donezo. I'm all sweaty. Feel pretty nasty right now, but we're embracing it because your boy does not take showers in the tap water at the gym, filled with chemicals, lowering testosterone, disrupting your hormones, messing up your hair, messing up your skin. I just don't mess around with that. So in case you were wondering, that is the shower filter that I use. It's called Aqua Youth. It's just a random one I found on Amazon, so that's the one I use. But also for face wash, I'm big on natural ingredients. This is the one I'm using, and this is one I've been using for the past year or so. 95% organic ingredients, that's what I like. And also, for the body of course, all this is beef tallow and lye. Simple ingredients, clean, nature provides. Remember that you don't need all these crazy skincare products that are disrupting your hormones. Stick to the basics, you'll feel better, you'll appear better, and you're just gonna show up better as a person, so get that in. So I keep it clean, simple with all the products I use, no endocrine disruptors. With the shower filter, getting it back to the basics, taking out the heavy metals, pretty much everything that a shower filter can take out, that's what I'm going for. On top of that, like you saw, I go clean with my products that I use. I literally put olive oil on my body along with vitamin E. That helps to heal scarring and also just super good for the skin, hydrating it. On top of that, I use those products that are 95% organic ingredients, and I cannot forget the beef tallow soap. That's it. Now, since I was in the sauna, going to do some electrolytes. We got the spring water, of course. I use this guy right here. I go on and off with this one, but this is from Redmond Salt. It's the same salt that I use. Just like that, boom. That's all I do. Surprisingly, just by drinking regular water, you're not actually hydrating your body. You're actually doing the opposite. So if you're just drinking water from the tap, you're not getting much from that. So you want to remineralize, rehydrate your water. Getting electrolytes in there is just a simple way, and it's the way that I do to make sure I'm actually staying hydrated and not just chugging water. On that note, it's time to get to work. It's a work day. Gonna get in the edits for some clients, and then from there, we'll see where we end up. It's a full day in the life, baby. Getting that work done outside today because it is just a beautiful one. It's a game changer. I find myself when I'm inside too much getting burnt out more, but when I'm getting outside often, it changes the game for me. I'm able to just concentrate way better, and like alternating going inside, coming back out is just a great way for me to like not get burnt out at all. Getting that sunlight, gonna keep working. This is just a typical day, classic day in the life of someone that works from their computer on their own stuff. That being said, let's keep this day going. Just wrapped up that work block. It's 12 p.m., which means I'm gonna make some lunch. I don't eat until 12 p.m. I like to give my body like 5 to 6 hours after waking. And that just gives my body this reset. It also helps me focus on my work even deeper. So super important for me to get in that fasting. Many will say that it's not good for muscle growth. Many will say that it's not good for testosterone, but sometimes I lean away from that and just listen to my intuition, listen to what my body is telling me. Because yes, there will always be someone else telling you not to do something, but you gotta listen to yourself sometimes. Needless to say, I'm gonna go cook some food. This is what we're starting with. Big ol' papaya. I'm huge on my fruit, especially in the morning. I love to eat fruit to break the fast. Papaya is something that I eat a lot when I'm in Costa Rica. Here, they're not good at all, but just gives me that reminder going back to Costa Rica. And I will say they're not bad, they're just, you know, they could be better. We got the papaya. Fruit is where I get most of my carbs. I don't do rice too often. For the most part, it's fruit. Sometimes I'll do squash, different things like that, but even that's low in carbs, and that's also a fruit. Helps me stay clear-headed, clean. In my eyes, it's not normal to have like a midday crash. I haven't had a midday crash in a very long time, ever since I started eating like this. Fasting, eating a meal that's not heavy on carbs, high on protein, with fruit. I also never focus on like how much protein I'm getting in and things like that. It's more just what are the micronutrients I'm getting in, like how good is the food for me. That's what I care about the most. The rest will follow. If I want to put 8 eggs on the pan, I know that that's gonna have protein in it, but I also know more than anything, it's gonna have massive amounts of nutrition in it. So that's how I think. Next thing I like to do, little avocado pudding. Avocados are high in extremely healthy fats. Amazing for your skin, hair, all that good stuff. So I make this a priority getting into my diet. Having avocado pudding is my favorite way to do it. So that's avocado, cacao, cinnamon, salt, and maple syrup. That avocado pudding was incredible. I actually ended up adding some collagen in there. Collagen is just good for the skin, hair, and nails. Great way to get in those extra nutrients that you don't usually get much of from other foods. Now I'm making the classic eggs. We're gonna eat that, and then it's back to work. So today is just one of those days where I'm literally just working. Mainly client work today, just keeping busy with that, getting some projects done. Some very exciting projects, that is, too. I'm enjoying my work, which is the most important piece. And I'm taking a little break right now. It's like 5 p.m. I'm walking the pup. I'm barefoot, of course. No other way. So every day is different. The number one thing though is, no matter what happens with my work, I always make time to get outside and I prioritize my health. But at the same time, I had to put in systems to make sure that I'm able to focus on my work, but also focus on my health. So I'm always staying on the projects that come in. I'm making sure to get stuff done early rather than later. So that just helps me stay up to date with certain projects and it keeps me on track. So that's a big one for me. That's how I reduce a lot of anxiety and stress, is literally by planning ahead and taking action. That will change your life. I'm focusing on the health. I'm barefoot, in nature, grounded, feeling solid. Sometimes you just need to stop and enjoy the surroundings. All right, this is what we got. We got salmon and quinoa, just crushed an avocado too. Now I pretty much never eat quinoa, but it's organic quinoa, it's good stuff. Once in a while, it is okay. I eat a lot of grass-fed beef. I eat a lot of the same stuff. Switching it up with quinoa is okay once in a while. I'm about to dive into this right now. It's a little bit red in here, I know. It's because I have a light bulb that is red when I go to bed, because it's the best color you could do for sleeping well at night. Doesn't affect the circadian rhythm too much, so that's what we roll with. I'm gonna keep doing a little bit of client editing, and then I am heading to bed. Tomorrow's Friday, a new day. We're getting after it. So for now, let's get some editing done. Last thing I do, Mouth tape on the mouth. Nasal breathing at night. Super, super important. We're gonna keep this going. I'll see you in the next one.